I've never done anything like this before, and what started out as an open letter to the Prime Minister of New Zealand has morphed into an open and public statement. So, Prime Minister, just as you refused to speak the name of the Christchurch mosque shooter because of the evil that he perpetrated against this country, so I will never again speak your name for the evil you have perpetrated against New Zealand. Neither will I ever refer to you with the honorific, the Right Honourable, as your position deserves, because it is obvious that you have become the least honourable of any person who has held the position in this country. I struggle to refer to you as a woman and a mother because both of those titles are deserving of respect and honour, and you are deserving of neither. I'm a 72-year-old retiree who should be enjoying the last years of my life involved in the pleasurable pursuits of fishing and sailing my little boat, visiting my children and grandchildren, and relaxing with my dearly beloved wife. Unfortunately, due to your increasing Marxist control of this country, I am unable to do much of any of these things, and I find myself instead becoming rebellious in the extreme and standing up to you and your bullies in government. I am currently receiving the pension, which is $336 per week. Our rent is $280 per week, leaving $56 for everything else. My wife started a wee massage therapy business to help out, and I got a part-time job driving a school bus. Under your new mandates, and because we're standing firm on our beliefs about the vaccine, I will lose my job and she will be forced to stop seeing her clients. I guess part of your plan then is to starve people. I'm not afraid. In fact, neither of us are. I have stared death in the face on more than one occasion in my life, and I've seen death in its many forms, and it does not faze me, Prime Minister. And it's one reason I will stand against you and your kind as long as I draw breath. My father fought against fascism in the Second World War and was wounded badly twice. I will not dishonour the sacrifice he and so many others made by bowing down to your plans. Prime Minister, you, along with your mentor Clark and the smiling assassin Key, have sold this country out and have destroyed any hope of my retirement, along with thousands of others, being what it should have been. I've watched you as you've trampled over the rights and privileges of Kiwis, introduced laws that are both archaic and barbaric, and instill fear into thousands of your people. And for what? Every day now I see so many people in tears, crying for their children, their homes, their livelihoods, and you have spat in their faces with rushed and inappropriate laws and mandates just so you could fill some manic power trip you seem to have established. I'm not only talking of COVID and your insistence on pushing a toxic vaccine here, but also your comments about the unvaxxed and the anti vaxxers, as you call it. You have enshrined into this country a separation of classes of people, and you have done so knowingly and willingly, knowing all the while that your followers would turn on those of us who choose to refuse to accept the clot shot with vitriol and hatred. In doing so, you have divided a country that once prided itself on being one people. This is nothing short of evil and is straight out of Adolf Hitler's playbook. Prime Minister, you have broken every promise you made leading up to your election, and you have lied constantly and consistently about the vaccine and the damage it is doing. You have lied about forcing people to have the vaccine. You've lied about them not losing their jobs. And you've lied about so many issues that so many of us simply cannot believe a word that comes out of your mouth. In short, you are a liar, and yet you continue with the myth that you are the single source of truth on this. You keep referring to the team of 5 million and showering praise on us like we're a bunch of ignorant school children. But people are waking up to you now, and I know so many who are not now, nor will they ever be part of your team. You have bought off the media so that they only spout your misinformation and hatred. You have sold out the Maori people by buying off a few plastic ones like Mahuta, Jackson and Davis and co. They are now complicit with you in the theft of assets belonging to the people, and in doing so they will feather their own nest. You use words like kindness and compassion, but you do not practice them. Prime Minister, it is obvious to me and others that you are a cunning and compassionless individual who constantly lies to suit her own needs, and you have taken a path to evil that is tearing apart this beautiful country. It is not too late for you to stop and turn back from your destructive path before countless lives are lost to fear, vaccine damage, and even the violence that is sure to follow. A true leader unites the people in a single cause to build and strengthen the country, but you are not a leader. You have instead become a destroyer, and you are causing immense pain and suffering to the people of New Zealand. That Prime Minister will be your legacy and your downfall.